Hey guys, so it is almost November and you know what that means. It is almost time for NaNoWriMo. And if you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. And basically in the month of November, a bunch of people gather together on the internet, try not to procrastinate, and attempt to write a 50,000 word novel. The goal is to basically encourage all aspiring writers to get kind of a rough draft of a book done in the month of November. And that can be kind of hard when you don't have motivation, but with NaNoWriMo there are hundreds and thousands of people participating as well. So you really do have a great community. So as you attempt to plow through those 50,000 words, there's a massive community supporting you every single day. Now, NaNoWriMo is a massive platform and it's a massive website as well. So I'll link it in the description down below so you can go check it out, because if I went into detail trying to explain everything, it would probably be like a 30-minute video, and I don't think you guys want to watch that. So yeah, I'll link it down below and you guys can go check it out and explore it for yourself. If you are an aspiring writer and you want to try it, I do recommend it. It is a great way to at least try to get those words down, and it's super encouraging and people are super helpful. The NaNoWriMo community is just fantastic. And here are some interesting things about NaNoWriMo. A lot of really popular YA books now were actually written during NaNoWriMo. Just to list a couple of them, we have The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, Cinder by Marissa Meyer, Cruel by Jennifer Albin, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, Alienated by Melissa Landers, and this is a really popular sci-fi book that's been going around BookTube. I personally haven't read it yet, but I've heard that it's really good. And Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. So as you can probably tell by now, there are a lot of authors who have participated in NaNoWriMo, and for a lot of them it is a great way to get those words down and to participate in a really encouraging community throughout the month of November. And if you're interested in trying it, go ahead. I do highly recommend it. So for me, this is actually my second time, that's 4. This is my second time doing NaNoWriMo. I did NaNoWriMo last year and I signed up super last minute. I signed up like 10 days before it started, and then I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to do it, and I ended up writing like 3 different vague outlines to go from, like 3 days before NaNoWriMo started. I ended up picking one that I really liked, went along with it for the entire month, and I actually won on my first try, which I'm so surprised by. I was so proud of myself for doing that. I think it's because I got a really good head start. By the end of the first week, which is actually the weekend that it started on, I had written like 7,000 words and I was like way ahead of the word count. So I think that helped me because I managed to stay ahead of the word count until later in the month when I fell behind. But still, I managed to win and I'm super proud of myself, and I actually have a winner's certificate which I will insert a shot of. Unfortunately, I haven't really touched my NaNoWriMo book since NaNoWriMo last year. I did add on to it a little more during Camp NaNoWriMo in April, I believe. It's almost done, but I haven't actually written much of it since, which I guess I'm guilty of that. I haven't actually revised or done anything to it. I made an attempt at writing a kind of dystopian sci-fi fantasy kind of thing. Didn't work out. I had planned it in such a way that it would be either a duology or a trilogy, but I think if I ever go back and edit it, it's probably just going to be a standalone, because I don't think there's enough to expand on to make it an entire series or even a duology. So if I ever get around to editing that, that's going to be a very interesting experience, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to cringe at all my writing, and I already know I'm going to delete like a good 3 or 4 chapters worth of stuff. So this year I'm going to be trying my hand at a contemporary, which I've never really tried before. I have written some short stories that are more contemporary based, and they have been the work that I'm proudest of, but I've never tried to write a full contemporary book, so this is going to be interesting. I won't be really sharing anything about my book because I don't really know what direction it's going to go in. I do have character sketches, I have character outlines and stuff, and I'm vaguely outlining my book, but there's not a whole lot going on. What I'm trying to figure out at the moment is basically... So yeah, I'm going to be participating in NaNoWriMo this year. Now, I really would like to win for a second time. That would be really awesome, but I'm not entirely sure how much time I can devote to NaNoWriMo this year, because I am taking the SATs November 7th, and I have a bunch of other stuff going on. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out, and I will be doing kind of like a daily vlog experience. There's another booktuber who did this, and her name's Christina Horner, and I kind of got the inspiration from her, so just want to put it out there that this is inspired by her. I'm going to try and do NaNoWriMo updates, but if you can tell from all the other update videos I'm supposed to be doing, like with TV shows and stuff, I'm not very good at doing daily updates or weekly updates or updates in general, the bad stuff that's gonna happen, because I'm sadistic and I like to plan stuff like that. Now, I will be doing a couple of other videos about how I stay motivated during NaNoWriMo and how I prep for it. So those videos will probably be going up maybe like a day or two before NaNoWriMo, and another one will probably go up during NaNoWriMo. Yeah, let me know if you're going to join NaNoWriMo, because if you are, we can totally be writing buddies. I'll leave my NaNoWriMo username somewhere here, and it's kind of weird, don't question it. It's kind of a long story behind it. I will explain it one day. I'd love to interact with you guys as we go through NaNoWriMo together and try to hit that 50,000 word goal. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!